The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. Jacksonville have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Number 32 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Into the box now, Lamont Wade. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. From the stretch. This one's down to third. Oh, look at the throw. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. So striding forward now, Steve Cook comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Wade is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Second inning coming up here at Blue River. The Lookouts lead it 1-0. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. 2 out with the man at first. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Chattanooga leads it. Digging in to try it again. Number 31. He drew a walk his first time up. Paul leads off second with nobody out. Third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Leading off the inning, Steve Cook, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another shot now. Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lamont Wade. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the 0-1. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Featherston rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway.
Ready once again, Steve Cook. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching for Chattanooga, number 37. Now batting, the designated hitter, Drew Warren.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. With runners in scoring position this season, Ward is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Full count, 3-2. Two men are on with two men out. On the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Ninth inning coming up. The Lookouts lead it 9-0.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Lookouts jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brett Martin pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Number 32 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Lookouts. 9 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. The Lookouts have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Dylan Peters, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in, Jermaine Curtis, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's down to third. Cook loves it. And that's the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind.
Stepping in, Steve Cook, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance?
Leading off the fourth inning,
Cook. He singled his last time up.
Steve Cook.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Ward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Cook stands at second with no outs.
Back.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back safely. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Standing in, Johnny Schultz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. First and second here with nobody out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now batting, number 1.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wade moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And to score from third, the tying run.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in and looking for more, Brock Stassi. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Brock Stassi.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1-1-1.
Moves down to third. Cook ranges to. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Striding in once again, Royce Lewis.
Shortstop, Royce Lewis.
Down toward the left. Cook takes it in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Swing and a little tapper.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
All right, shot towards second, and this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. Now the relay home. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Drew Ward.
And that misses, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Number 35 will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So striding forward now, Johnny Schultz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it. So coming to the plate, number 35. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready with the 0-1. Now, attempt here. Cook scoops it up. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Now to the plate, Steve Cook. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far.
Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 60 gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Manuel Escobar records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Jumbo Shrimp. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 37 will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Batting third.
Striding forward now is the DH, Brock Stassi, and their runners at the corners now.
Ball's up, ball's up.
Popped up. Cook is there for it. He's got it 1 away. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on bases.
Digging in, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So digging in now, Magneuris Sierra. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Sierra.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Wade is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Designated hitter, Drew Warren.
Spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Cook leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Schultz. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Men on third with 2 down. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brock Stassi. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adames has a play. And that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Royce Lewis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The pitch. Line to the right side. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. 1 away. At the plate, Winston Sawyer. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Winston Sawyer.
The 1-2. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Stepping up now, number 7. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A swing and a... High. He's up with it. The throw. Touché, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
At the plate, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first. And he lays off there, 1-0. Anderson stands at first with 1 out. Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Center fielder number 34, McNary Sierra.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. He's got it, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out. Stepping into the box, Drew Ward. He singled his last time up.
Drew Ward.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Dig. Short.
Stand up, stand up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. Chattanooga leads it here, 8.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
13-0, the convincing final score. The Chattanooga Lookouts took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Slagers gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Number 37 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thanks for